It's time for 2 Minutes in the Box, brought to you by Impact Energy Services, with locations to serve you in Rosetown and Saskatoon. Time to get into the box with your host, Troy Souster.
Joined now by Delisle Chiefs General Manager and Head Coach Eric Ditto. And Eric, you start the season off 6-0, and then you head into November, and it's a little bit of up and down. What do you attribute that to? Is it just sort of the ebbs and flows of the season, or is there anything else sort of behind that?
Yeah, we got off to a really good start to our season, exactly like we hoped. Going into November, we knew it was going to be a tough month for us. We had some tough teams that we were playing. We had a little bit of a break in our schedule, which was kind of a little bit weird that we had that 2-week break. That when we came off that, we seemed to struggle a little bit, and we did play some tough teams, and I think going and losing a few games, some we'd like to have back, and others we just came up a little bit short. But all in all, we faced a little bit of adversity early in the season, which I think isn't necessarily a bad thing. We lost some games, and now we're back in the win column. So just talking with some of our guys, some of our vets, we look at a season that we had last year where really we didn't go through a whole lot of hard times until the playoffs, and by that time it was too late. So for us to get in a little bit of a slump there and find our way out was definitely a good thing early in the season, and I think we learned from it, and we'll go from there.
We talked the last couple episodes about your defense and, well, more specifically how we build the team sort of from the back out, and we've touched on the goaltending. As far as the defensive core goes, Keegan Randall has been really good offensively, but can you touch a little bit on the young guys, the rookies that you have back there on the back end?
Yeah, I think overall we do have a very young defensive core. We got some vets, but I think we rely a lot on our young guys, and we've had some guys that, especially with some injuries to some of our vet guys, they've really had to step up and play some roles. And I think just thinking with Youngman and Bradley and Tuck and Helperl, all four of those rookies in our league, they've definitely stepped up and shown us that they're all very capable of handling themselves in this league. And as we go forward, we expect that just the more minutes that they play, the more used to their roles that they're going to play on this team, and going forward and into Christmas and the new year, we're gonna continue to rely on them. And that being said, with our vets, we're going to need them to kind of pave the way and show them the way as well. Continuing on down that path, when we talk about the defensive core, this week you've added another face to the coaching staff. Can you talk a little bit about the new addition on the back end? Yeah, and I've been in contact with Ryan Pilon, who is currently coaching with Beardy's Blackhawks of the Midget AAA League, and he's very busy with that. We understand that. He's playing a little bit of senior hockey as well, so it's not going to be a full-time thing, but he's agreed to come out and work with our defensive core. He's got a very good hockey background. Played a long time in the WHL. He was drafted to the NHL, and I think that experience alone, he can teach our defense a lot of good things. And whether he can make it weekly or monthly or whatever it may be, we're going to take advantage of it and use him, and hopefully just continue to build that core of defense that we already have.
Eric, good luck this weekend as you head south to play the Regina Capitals on the annual Dad's Trip.
Yeah, it's one we look forward to. I know we've had some fun on it in the past. The dads fill up the stands and usually make a lot of noise, and our guys usually play pretty good in front of them, so we're looking forward to it.
Thanks for this, Eric.
Thank you.
You've been listening to 2 Minutes in the Box, sponsored by Impact Energy Services in Rosetown. Service, commitment, value.